Everybody, it's Lil with Let's Talk Lily, and I am doing a video because I want to go over last week's episode of 90 Day Fiancé season 9. It's episode 2. There'll be a new episode coming on tomorrow, and we'll go over that too. But I want to go over this one, and I thought we would just watch it together and see how that goes, and just break it down as we go, because this is a really good one. So we're gonna see this, and I'll be stopping it, pausing it here and there, and we'll be talking about it. Before we get into it though, if you would do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell notification so you can get future videos and content, okay? Because we're definitely going over a lot. And yeah, so here we go. We're gonna get into this. Welcome to the channel, and definitely leave your comments, guys. We want to know what you think, what's your thoughts, and talk about it. Okay, so pull up a chair, cup of coffee, and let's make it happen. And like I said, leave your suggestions in the comments, because anything that you have that you want to talk about or go over, we'll certainly do our research over here and we'll talk about it, okay? Lots going on. So here we go. We're going to start the episode, and like I said, I'll pause here and there just to kind of, break it down, talk about it, and let's do it.
Previously on 90 Day Fiancé.
Miona's a small, sexy fireball from niche Serbia.
Her presence on social media looks like she would want to live in Beverly Hills. That's not what we have here.
Do you love me enough to stay in South Dakota for 12 months?
I stay in Serbia with my parents. That's not that lifestyle.
So that was a no to my question.
Now, if you remember last week, I told you, this is Jabri, okay? And he's wanting his woman from Serbia to come to South Dakota and live for a while, get married there and stuff, and she is completely against it. And this is just showing the recap of last week. So
after all of the time apart, Guillermo has only been approved for his visa, and I am so excited. But he currently holds an expired Venezuelan passport, so I have chose to escort Guillermo back from the Dominican Republic. I love you. Because he's so young, Guillermo may not be taking this seriously enough.
I'm looking forward to that house.
The house?
Yeah.
Shida and I, we only spent actually 7 days together physically.
We know you got your money. Did she really love you for you?
I purposely, don't show what I have.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm putting Shy to the test a little bit.
Wow, home sweet home, right?
When Shida comes in today, I'm gonna bring her to my childhood home, the home that I actually grew up in, just to see that if I did live here, will you still be with me?
now, you guys, I gotta tell you, I told you about Shida and Belil last week. This will be interesting. He is taking her to his childhood home, not to really where he lives. So he's taking her to his childhood home because he wants to take her there to see if she really wants him for love or for his money. So this this gets really interesting.
Oh my God.
I thought Kobe was just going to be a really fun one-night stand, but things got really serious really fast.
Let's go surprise her.
Gotta have, guys. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
My mom deserves the best, and the
Why does he cry? He's gonna have to prove to me that he can support you, and especially Coben.
Yeah.
I'll be able to tell right away whether he's full or not.
Now, if you remember, before we go on, because now it's going to show the show, I told you about Kobe and Emily and Coben, her son. They met in China. It was a one-night stand. They had sex, and she got pregnant. So this will be interesting to see where this goes. Now they've been obviously, you know, talking and all that on text and video chat and all that stuff. But it will be interesting to see how this is going to play out. It really was a one-night stand for these two, and she got pregnant and had the baby. So this is going to be good. So that was last week's recap. Now we're just going to watch the show.
Let's see, put this there. Have to put this up. This is us.
So he's getting ready for her in his
Today is the
childhood
day
home.
we've been waiting for so long. Today is the day. My fiance Shida is arriving from Trinidad and Tobago. My sister Nefertari and myself were prepping, and I'm nervous, but I'm like very excited. I am going to get out of here so I can head to the airport. Let me get some love. Alrighty. Love you. Thank you so much again for everything.
You're welcome.
Wish me luck. Fingers crossed.
Legs crossed.
Alright, so like,
Love you like my son.
love you too. Love has been kind to me. You know, I've obviously went through a divorce. You know, I had walls built up. You know, I had trust issues. So there are some things that I didn't kind of like share with her. I never showed her where I live, what type of car I drive, because even though I am successful, the reality is that, hey, come from the inner city, come from the hood, which is, you know, is the foundation of who I am. And so I'm picking her up in a van that's not mine, taking her to a home that I grew up in. I'm really hoping to see if her words match with her actions. You know, she told me she'd ride or die. So let's put that to the test.
You guys take a look at that van. That beat up van. Anyway, here we go.
Even though there's some concerns, I love Shy, and she means so much to me. But the fact of the matter is that Shy and I, we've only spent 7 days together physically when I went to Trinidad. Now, after almost 2 years apart, she's about to live with me, and we're going to get married. Sounds a little weird. But man, I cannot wait. I can finally, like, touch your hand. I can finally, like, smell your aroma. It's kind of like, wow, like, finally. I'm like anxious, you know, it's like literally any minute right now. It's kind of like all of the waiting and all the prayers and, you know, tears. It all comes to this moment right now. I'm just kind of like antsy, like, you know, like. Is that her?
Dun dun dun.
It is her.
I am Shida. I'm 37 years of age, and I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
How do you feel?
Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed?
Yeah.
Like, you're here in the United States.
I know.
It's been like forever.
I know.
Forever.
So excited to come here. It's been like a dream come true. It's finally here.
How you feeling?
I'm good.
Feeling good?
Mm-hmm.
Nervous?
Very much so.
Nervous?
You can pick it up.
Excited? Being shy? Shy's being shy.
I know. I just want to I'm looking forward to see a lot of things. You know, he has been hiding from me. Let's be real. So I'm looking forward to going home, seeing his house, seeing his car.
You see that face, you guys? That would be not the first thing I would be saying. about seeing his house and his car, okay? Anyway, you can tell he's a bit nervous too, because, yeah.
Over this way. Right, here we are. You take this?
Yeah.
Get the door for you. Huh?
I thought it was this one.
Oh, yes. No. I like you. I know you like big cars.
Scooby-Doo van there.
Scooby-Doo van.
I'm in front.
Yeah. No, right here.
You drive on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah. See.
Bilal, you didn't put my things in all this trash.
What's that?
You didn't put my things in all this trash.
What are you talking
This
about?
is trash. You put my bag inside there like that?
That's not trash.
This is trash. Think I see a rat or something.
That is my toolbox. What are you talking about?
This place looking like Sanford and Son.
Can you take this and put it back right here?
Don't put my things there.
Wow.
Check out this Verbo.
Oh man.
Let's get to the ad.
Cousins.
Oops. All right. So you guys can already see that this is not good, okay? He put her things back in the back. She didn't like that. Yeah, it gets better. So here we go. And of course we're lagging a little bit.
Bilal has always been secretive. It sort of worried me. I was like, what is he hiding? What does he have to hide? But just the mere fact that he's flipping houses and buying property, I know that costs a lot of money. So I know that his finances has to be at a certain up there, and that is not the type of van I expect him to drive. I was understand why he was hiding.
Okay, well you can already see that she's more concerned about his car and his house than she is about being in love with him. So you'll see as this goes on. Yeah, you can pretty much tell what's going on here, okay? I mean, and it certainly wouldn't be saying that, you know, because that's basically just saying you came to the U.S. with a guy that has money and cars and a house and all of that.
Hiding everything from me. I am panicking. What is next? What do I have to expect now?
I don't want to get into my tree behavior and start to behave like a tree, you know? We start to say bad things and we be wild.
Yeah, that would be a good thing.
But this is completely unacceptable.
Wow. Wow.
I love you, babe, but you need 3 points.
You kind of lost some points with me. I'm a firm believer about appreciating what you have.
Amen,
Because here's the
brother.
thing about life. Things happen all the time. You know, I know people who've had wealth and they lose it. And they have to go back to their humble beginnings. Like, let's say if something like that were to happen, like, the type of person would still be ride or die for you. I'm not so sure.
Wow.
You missed my smile.
I do.
And you didn't say it.
Hey, come on.
I just arrived to the Dominican Republic to pick up Guillermo and bring him back to the United States. I'm definitely a little bit worried that going through the airport, there could be some troubles with his expired passport, with the visa. This is a huge moment we've both been waiting for, and I want to be there. I know it's like hard to leave things that you've done forever here, but there's a lot of great things that's about to happen.
Beautiful things are coming.
They really are. It's gonna be really good.
Do they have taken care of?
for our last dinner in Dominican Republic, and I got a couple of surprises for her that I'm sure she's gonna love.
Mi nombre es Chris y soy amigo de Cara.
Yo también. Muchas gracias. Yo soy el avión. I know.
La conocí a ella como 2 años. Bailé con ella, tuve la oportunidad de bailar con ella. Y a través de ella conocí a
the wording on there.
Va a hacer mucha falta cuando se vaya.
This is Guillermo and Cara. And they're in the Dominican Republic right now because remember last week I told you that his passport expired, so she needed to go there to get him back to the U.S. And I guess she's Latin American too. But anyway, I don't know. But anyway, I don't know if you can see the wording on there, but she's, I guess, visiting with people that she met last time she was there and friends and all of that. So he took her to dinner for her last night in Dominican Republic before they go to America. So that's what's going on there.
Mañana va a estar todo. Sí, porque será mañana mismo.
Sí, mañana a la mañana.
Tomorrow, I'm moving to USA. It feels like a movie because every time the people in Latin America, when they talk about USA, they talk about El Paraíso. It's a paradise. You can buy whatever you want. You get whatever you want. And you know, growing up in Venezuela, sometimes it was so difficult to get food. So it's like, damn, I'm going to the paradise.
Where is Chiqui?
At home with my mom. Abuelita.
Hola.
Hermano! Everybody! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Hi!
I have 2 older brothers that live in Dominican Republic. My older brother, Joaquin, he couldn't come because he's sick. But my brother Christopher is here, and that makes me really excited.
Christopher, ¿cómo te sientes?
Ay, excelente, me siento demasiado feliz, de verdad. ¿Por qué? Porque el menor se va a casar, el más chiquito.
Oh, ad. Sorry, guys. I couldn't get away from the ads.
Y aparte que se va, sabrá Dios cuando lo vuelva a ver, cuando lo volvamos a ver. O sea, él es el menor y me da sentimiento que se va.
Pero por lo menos va a ser para un buen lugar.
Claro, sí, eso es lo bueno. Lo que me preocupa de mi hermano allá es que no sé cómo se le llevaría con las amistades de Cara. ¿Cómo crees que Guillermo encaje allá?
Yo creo que con mi amigo es fácil. Él es una buena persona. La energía de él es muy, like, how do you say, like, comfortable, welcoming.
Y tus amigos son mayores que él.
Okay, so Guillermo's brother is concerned that, you know, how he's going to get along in America with her friends and all of that stuff. So he's really concerned about Guillermo going to the USA.
También, ¿no? Él tiene 23. ¿Qué te dicen por eso? Porque hasta yo mismo cuando te conocí dije, wow, porque, o sea, es lo común que, por ejemplo, las chicas siempre se quieren conseguir a alguien mayor.
Ah, tienes una sugar mami. You are a proud sugar mami.
Sugar mami y sugar baby al mismo tiempo.
No, pero...
Oh, you mean like Sankey Panky? A Sankey Panky is usually a young, brown, Latino who like finds an older, white female to date, basically like a sugar mama.
Normally, Sankey Pankies go for papers too. And I'm not in this relationship for papers.
But if you were coming over for papers, you're stuck with a fairly alright option.
I mean, yeah.
Es solamente la broma, porque toda mi amiga tiene esposos más bellos. Y dice, Cara quiere los niños. Ella quiere, vamos a hacer como un toddler.
So she's saying that her friends and all that say she's, a sugar mama and she's a cradle robber because he's younger than her. And it kind of hurts his feelings. Like you can see his face. He doesn't like it.
Porque it's funny.
No, a mí me cae mal. Esa a mí me cae muy mal. Calling me a toddler or like a little kid, it's so ridiculous. It pisses me off.
Cara, cuida a mi hermano allá. Ese es un niño ahí. Sí, cuídalo.
I totally get when my brother is teasing me, but my fiancé should be respecting me. I know that in the beginning, when I move with her to America, it will be a little bit hard because everything is gonna be so new for me. And probably I will need her to take care of me. But the most important thing that I need from her is respect and treat me as a man.
I just feel like you never liked her from the beginning.
She came off rude. I didn't like her vibe.
I was hoping that my fiance and my best friend would be close.
I just wish you good luck. We'll see how if your love will hold out. I just doubt it.
Have you had acupuncture for sounding?
Oh, that looks painful.
In my life, just my DMs. Where do you see a six-pack like that? Hopefully not getting catfish. I'm 48 years old, and I am a licensed acupuncturist and massage therapist. I'm very passionate about what I do. There's a tight little spot right there. I love making a difference in people's lives and assisting them in their healing journeys. Have you had acupuncture for sound healing? I'm Native American, I'm Apache, and I've always felt very spiritual. Ooh, that feels intense. I think that my Native American roots have led me on the path to be a healer. You ready for bed?
Here's one ticket.
One ticket? Oh, thank you for the ticket. Is that a ticket to bed?
Yeah.
Okay. My typical day is very full.
Oh, why is that?
Are you gonna eat your snack? You want? I thought you were gonna eat your snack. Okay, you want me to just read your book? Being a single mommy, I have so much on my plate. Oh my gosh, you're getting all the blankies?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be super cozy. My son Theron is 12 years old. He has autism, Down syndrome, and stage 2 kidney disease. They collect bottles, cans, and newspapers. Do you help me with the recycling? Yeah, thank you. Being a single parent, there's been times that have been very, very demanding and stressful and scary. Theron has to be catheterized every 3 hours, but I try to be positive, just keep on moving forward. Can you make the yard look pretty?
Yeah. There, all right, I'm clean.
When I had Theron, I didn't care that he had special needs. A lot of mothers get sad. There you go.
Mommy, you see it?
And I just never felt that way. I just felt like it was a gift for me to have the opportunity to be his mother.
That's my audience.
How can you not smile?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Oh, okay. We'll see if Daddy's making dinner. I'm not sure. Theron's father and I were together for different people go through different things.
having a special needs child, and I just felt like I wasn't emotionally supported, so I decided to not get married.
What do you feel like eating? Pizza! Okay, I'll take you over to Daddy's, okay?
Yeah. After I...
Okay, so that is just precious, that little guy. She definitely has a lot on her plate. So we're just first seeing her in the show. She wasn't in last week's, so she's a new person on here. Yeah, this is, you know, she's got her hands full. So we'll see how this plays out.
Separated from Theron's father 8 years ago. I started living on my own, and it was a really difficult time.
Hey, yes, you made it!
To practice with you. And so what I did to help myself is I really focused on healing and becoming myself again and doing the things that I love, and I met a lot of friends that were kind of like-minded. So I'm very blessed in that way.
Namaste.
I was very content in my life. I was happy just healing, taking care of myself, taking care of Theron, and being able to have friends again and spend time with them.
Quick question for you. What do bad breath and
More
your
ads,
poop have
I'm
in common?
sorry.
And did you know that it's related to weight loss?
How are you? Thank you for coming. I have so much to do. Oh my gosh. How are you? I'm good. I'm a little stressed. Trying to clear the drawers out so he has room. Oh my gosh. For the longest time, I was not interested in dating at all. And then one day, a man half my age slid into my DMs and my whole world changed. His name is Mohammed. He's from Alexandria, Egypt. He's completely shredded. Can anybody even have a body like that? I don't even know, where do you see a six-pack like that? Oh my god. Hopefully not getting catfish. I had posted a picture of me in my bikini. I put the hashtag #FitBody. He saw that picture, so he DM'd me, and I just thought, oh my gosh, he's hot. How could I not, respond to that? I'm super excited for you to see what an amazing person he is, because
At one point, thought he wasn't even real. Honestly.
oh my god,
He was this Egyptian god.
I DM'd him back and basically video chatted within 2 days of a meeting, and I was enamored. So we pretty much started talking multiple times a day.
Hey love, I can't wait till I see you again.
Even though I'm 48 years old and Mohammed is 25, to one another that we were falling in love. 2 months after we had met, I was taking a leap of faith and decided to go see him. I bought the plane ticket, and then I was thinking, oh my god, am I out of my damn mind? And then I saw him just saunter across the street. It's just all of those fears melted away. It was that moment of us coming together. It was just this magical, perfect fit.
Oh my god.
We got engaged pretty much as soon as I got there. He completely surprised me with a red ruby and said he wanted to marry me. I was like, what? I don't know if I want this to happen this fast, but I've never had this type of connection with somebody. I couldn't deny it. I'm not the dress away that you gave me. Sorry.
Oh no, that was cute.
Stained. After I got back from Egypt, I started the K1 visa paperwork. It's been almost 2 years that we've been waiting for this visa. But Mohammed finally got his visa. I'm so happy after all this time. And he's gonna fly to Albuquerque in 2 days. So, obviously I can't wear these.
Booty shorts.
Yeah, I doubt that's gonna fly.
Did he ask you to get rid of?
In like Egypt and Muslim culture, like you can't like show your arms or like your legs.
Right. So he is kind of like, seemed kind of possessive.
Well, I think it's just such a huge like cultural difference. I am cleaning out my closet because there are a few things, or maybe some dresses that are a little too revealing and maybe slightly see-through that he definitely probably doesn't want me wearing in public.
But, I mean, biggest thing is he's really young.
Yeah. Your son's the same age.
Now, see, I can see where this is going to become a problem because, in experience, without going into my situation, yeah, he's going to have a problem with the American clothing, overall. Any makeup that she wears, things like that. I don't know about this guy, but that's pretty much the religion. So it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out because, I mean, dang, she's getting rid of a ton of clothes for this guy, and he's half her age. So this will be interesting.
Muhammad's age, I would be completely dishonest if I didn't say it didn't weird me out a little bit. It still does. I see my son, and I wouldn't necessarily advise my best friend to seek somebody who's that immature.
It's so crazy because we just don't even see like the whole age thing at all. Like one of the first questions people ask me all the time when they see his picture, how old is he? I just didn't even want to talk about the subject because then I didn't want to. Right. I mean, it's a cliche too, like, oh, what is this young guy, like you? Does he just because he wants a green card, or does he sugar mama? So it's hard. Like it's hard. People questioning my decision, questioning like, oh, you better be careful, or are you sure you're doing the right thing? Why is he so young? Like, what does he want to do with you? Like,
it's heartbreaking when, like I felt like I made this decision and I just want everybody to be happy for me. I want it to work out and I want you to be happy,
Right.
But I do have concerns, naturally, so I'm hoping that Muhammad proves me wrong.
My fiancé Fiona is coming to the United States in 2 days, and we're gonna be living with my parents in South Dakota. I'm out getting some last minute errands done. First stop is get my dad's truck washed so it looks fresh when I pick her up at the airport. Call David. David, I'm about to go in the car wash, bro. I'm just checking in on you. I know I ain't talked to you in a minute, so yeah, man, call me back. David is my friend from high school that I've known since I was 16 years old, and he is a refugee from Serbia. Even though he lived in Chicago, we're still really close, and he's like a brother to me. David and I have been through a lot. I dated his sister, and we've been business partners. We've gotten fist fights. I got a lot of stuff going on. I need to speak with you, man. I hope to see you soon. He's my best friend. We started a band together, but since COVID, we have put a pause on the band, and we've all kind of went our separate ways, which has been difficult for us, especially because Fiona and David haven't really got along very well since they've met, and that's that I've had to juggle. Get me back whenever you get a chance, and alright. Damn.
Okay, like I am digging those glasses and that cowboy hat Jabri is wearing, okay? If my kids watch this, I want those sunglasses for Mother's Day. Okay, so somebody come up with them because they're really, really good. Okay? Okay. Like, seriously, we have to back that up so y'all can see that again.
David's my brother, man. And I was hoping that my fiance and my best friend would be close.
but I don't know if Miona and David will ever be able.
Because the dude goes through the car wash and he's on the phone with his buddy, okay? And the dude, I don't know if it's going to let me back it up or not, maybe. He leaves the window open when he goes through the car wash, okay? Like, what the heck, man? Watch. This guy is something.
We clean though, we fresh, it's okay. David's my brother, man. And I was hoping that
he
my
left the
fiancé
window
and my
open
best
and the
friend
water
would be
gets
close.
in.
But I don't know if Miona and David will ever be able to have the relationship that I had with David. Yo! Oh, brate, snema.
It's not like that happening. Hey, looks like it's popping again. Everybody wants to do shows. You have time for that? Are you ready to jump back in?
Right now, you can add fresh mozzarella to any Wawa hoagie. Gotta have a Wawa.
Wawa hoagie.
I'm getting ready for Miona to be coming soon.
You know, I talked to Space Gas. He's ready. Brandy, she's ready. You know what I'm saying? He's just really waiting on you, and you waiting on Miona. When is she coming, supposedly?
She's coming in 2 days, bro. So...
2 days?
Yeah, man.
Good luck with that, man.
What you mean good luck? Why you say that?
You know, I just wish you good luck. That's all I'm saying. We'll see, we'll see how your love, if your love will hold out. I just doubt it.
What do you mean you doubt it, though? That's up that you would say that. I really love Miona, man. I wouldn't have known Miona if it weren't for you. And it kind of hurts to not have that full support, talking about I'll doubt it and all that bullshit, man. I don't know. And I just feel like you never liked her from the beginning.
I mean, from the beginning, like, she came off rude. I didn't like her vibe, like, the way she was acting.
So you thought she was bougie, that's why you were upset with her?
I think she was bougie, just like she came from heaven to earth. Like, come over here, like, I don't know, man.
When David first met Miona, I don't think David gave Miona quite the fair chance. When the pandemic started, I decided to go back to Serbia and be with Miona, which was not good for the band. We had created something that had so much momentum, and I really put on the back burner because I met Miona.
All right, so see, now this is already affecting his friends too, because he's not doing the things he used to do with them, like play in the band and stuff like that. Yeah, so his friends are kind of upset because he's kind of, putting Miona first. So this should be interesting.
And I think that they believe that it was all her fault. I can't dedicate 100% of my time to the band.
I'm just being real with you. You know what I mean? Like, when I look at the facts, I see her find this black man from America, this big Serbian that's in a band, a popular band in her country and all over Eastern Europe, and she wants to marry and bring it to America. Like, how do you know she really loves you and she's not really loving the fact that she's about to come to America and have a passport? Like,
I think
you can tell he ain't having it.
He's suspicious of Miona regardless of what she does. He's saying to me that she's just using me as a golden ticket to get to America. It hurts my feelings. It's going too far. It seems like everybody's against me about the decision I'm making. It's like I feel like I don't got nobody on my side.
Nobody's against you, man. We're just telling you, don't be so blind. Look at everything. You are so talented. I hate to see it be tarnished, slowed down, or destroyed because of a girl.
Like, that's kind of cute. It's way more sexy. And you and Kobe will have your alone time.
Hopefully you won't be able to, like, take it.
It's been 2 years since we've had sex, and I can't wait to finally turn him on.
Maybe a little bit out of my comfort zone now with my mom bod, but
this is home.
This place is dilapidated.
Is there any rocks in the kitchen?
Do I look like a person?
Well, the ceiling is falling, and right now I don't even know who I am. night together before we come back here just to like have those.
My fiancé Kobe is coming to America tomorrow from Cameroon, and I can't wait for him to get here and introduce him to our son Coben.
I don't know if you like the pink or the black. Like that's kind of cute.
Yeah, that one's way more sexy. I have a surprise planned for Kobe once he gets to America that I want to spend one night together before we meet Coben, because I'm super worried what our sex life is going to be like now. I mean, when are we ever going to have sex in my parents' house? So this is a really important night for me, and I hope he's on board for it.
Like, do that for...
Okay, so let's talk about this. Here's the issue. Okay, this guy is the one that had the one night stand with her, and she had the baby, which is Coben. He's coming to America. This guy has never met his son. Okay, never. So this will be the first time he sees his son. And of course, she's gained a little weight. She's, I mean, she looks good, but I'm just saying she's changed a little bit. And she's wanting to spend one night with him before he meets his son. So interesting. But with that said, so now she's trying to find all this sexy stuff to wear and get, it's supposed to be a surprise for him that they're going to just have the one night by themselves before he meets his son. So anyway.
Leaving Coben and like not bringing him right away.
Yeah, I mean, Kobe will have your alone time.
Yeah, hopefully if he wants to. That's what I'm trying to like.
Oh, he will. He hasn't seen you in 2 years.
I don't know.
Very disturbing news out of Vernon Central High School.
What's going on?
All your taxes!
It's been 2 years since we've had sex, and Kobe's not really into the whole sexting, and I am. I would have sent him, a dirty message every day if he would have liked it, but he doesn't. So now I can't wait to finally turn him on, which is what I've been trying to do for 2 years. Okay, which one do you like? What do you like?
I think I'm leaning towards...
Well, honey, if you hadn't turned him on in 2 years, you got a problem, okay? I do realize they're on video chat and phone and all of that, but yeah, and he doesn't want her to send nude pictures and stuff, and I get that because I wouldn't do that either. I mean, wow. I mean, but, I mean, just kind of caught in the red flag right there when she said, oh, well, I've been trying to get him, turned on for the last 2 years, and I haven't been able to do that, basically. So, interesting.
Like, you can pick a couple
at the end. Yeah, that one's spicy.
Maybe a little bit out of my comfort zone now with my mom bod, but that's okay. Hopefully, you won't be able to, like, say no to me.
We're polar opposites, but we get along really well, and I just really want the best for her, so I'm really hoping Kobe's going to want to stay the night with Emily, because
and she's really self-conscious,
really nervous
she got
and
the
a little
mom
insecure
body,
about how she looks now. I hope they'll both be reminded of that connection that they do have and share, and hopefully the spark is still there.
Danielle! Oh, bye, buddy! Mwah. Okay, I love you. Go to Papa.
There you go. Come on, buddy.
Love you, baby.
All right, say bye. Go like this.
Yay! Daddy's gonna be here so soon. Mwah. I love you, buddy.
What's
Your
wrong?
bowl. All right, just let us know how.
See, they have to live with her parents in order for her to be able to afford them both here, him there in America and stuff. So, again, it's a matter of saving money and stuff, apparently. But, so yeah, guys, I'm sorry, this is episode 3. But anyway, yeah, so remember the first episode was where, I don't think this is episode 3, but anyway, doesn't matter, I'm catching you up. But she's now leaving, to go pick Kobe up, and yeah, so they live with the parents, and she's trying to get one night with this guy before they go home, because it's going to be, around the parents and the baby, and she doesn't feel like they're going to have any time to do anything or be able to do anything while they're there. I don't know.
It goes.
Right.
I will. I'll call you guys.
I'm on my way to Kansas City to pick up Kobe tomorrow from the airport. It's a 2.5-hour drive, so I decided to stay the night in a hotel.
Don't hit the golf cart.
I hardly ever get out of the house. So I'm really grateful to my parents for watching COVID because I get a night to myself and I get to have dinner with my best friend Sean. Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. You?
You too.
What's been going on?
Not too much.
Yeah?
Got some wine for us.
Thank you. Sean and I used to go out all the time. We have wild times together. Like, it used to be competition who could get the most phone numbers when we went out. He's really protected, and I definitely think he's going to keep a close eye on Kobe, and he'll let me know if he smells like bull. Kobe just messaged me.
Did he? What did he say?
Let me see. He said, I'm on the way to the airport. I'll call you when I get there. Are you excited to meet Kobe, do you think? Like, are you...
Yeah, I mean, he sounds really great.
Yeah.
I mean, but anyone's really cool if you've only known him for like a month.
2.5 months.
2.5 months. When Emily told me that she was pregnant with some guy really that she had only known for maybe like a few months, it kind of really threw me off. I mean, Emily's wild, but like, that's a whole nother level. I feel like honestly though, you guys have to build like a whole new relationship.
But you know how
It's
I'm
almost
like...
like two completely different people to me, I would think.
Yeah. So here's my plan. I want him to obviously meet Coben right away. I would bring him to the airport because like the whole COVID situation, I wasn't comfortable.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
So I just decided I'm gonna leave him at home, and then I was thinking like, okay, maybe Kobe and I could have a date night. You know, like stay at a hotel, get dinner, because it's like our first night together, but yet like our last night together. Because once we get home, it's like my mom, my dad, my sister, Koben's in our bed.
All in the same house.
No sex life.
Probably.
Like we meet tomorrow night together. So, you know, we can like get it on, you know, see how the chemistry is, you know, working out. So I'm like actually really nervous to have sex with Kobe. I used to like get down, and now I'm like, I feel like if I'm on top, my boobs are gonna like leak all over. Can you imagine? How embarrassing. And what if he's into it? How gross.
Go.
She's entirely too cute, but she's crazy. But you hear, because all these people live in her parents' house along with her, and Kobe and Coben are going to be living there. So as she says, there's no sex life. There's going to be no sex life because why? Because all those people are in the house. So she's trying to get one night with her man before she moves into the house. So no telling how long they're going to be there without sex. So we'll see how it goes.
He's gonna go. I told myself, like, listen, you crossed too many lines.
Oh, you like that? Yeah, we can't. We're done. No more sex for 2 years.
I kind of think that Emily thinks he's just gonna kind of get off the plane and come in on like his white horse and like save the day. She's not like a single mom anymore, but I don't think it's gonna turn out that way. I mean, hopefully he's as good as she makes him out to be.
I'm like, you know, a little bit worried. Like, we don't have chemistry. It's like, okay, do we not get married and I send him back? Or do we get married because he's my son's father and I want him to be in his life and be in America?
You think you'd have it in your heart to kick him out?
So it's just like real life stuff. It's not just getting married and, oh, if it doesn't work out, bye. It's like getting married, oh, if it doesn't work out, wait, we have a 1.5-year-old. That's a lot of pressure. I look different, I am different, I'm not the partying Emily he met in China, I'm now the mother Emily that he's going to be introduced to. And it's a whole different lifestyle, but he has no idea what he's getting into, and so I'm worried about everything.
I mean, I don't know, I feel like it'll be interesting because, I mean, you look a little bit different now, you act a little bit different now, I mean, like a lot different now.
I know.
It'll be like a real test for him, I think.
I'm getting really nervous.
Oh, here we go.
I think I'm gonna sleep so good tonight.
Yeah.
After nearly 2 years being apart from each other, it was really great to see my fiancé Shida in person. Tired?
extremely tired.
But it's been a roller coaster of emotions since Shida landed. Shida's never like seen what I drove. She's never seen where I live. I was hoping that, you know, she would be a little like, oh wow, like this is your car? Okay, you know, I didn't think that it would go the way that it went. The reaction she's giving me is really taking me back that I'm really questioning some things about her right now.
You think?
So far, so good?
So far, so good.
Now, instead of bringing her to the home where we're gonna live at, I'm gonna bring her to my childhood home. Like the houses?
They're cute.
When I look at the house that I grew up in, I don't see necessarily the peeling paint. The reality is people who live in this neighborhood like are great working class citizens, and some of the people that I actually grew up with to this day, you know, so I always respect that. We are home. I wanted to bring Shy here for multiple different reasons. One, I'm gonna play a joke on her. Play like, this is mine, and see what she thinks, see what she says. And two, to also see like, hey, like, if I did live here, will you still be with me?
Then it's not a joke. You're doing it for a reason.
Oh, dear. From the 1900s. Must be an antique.
It's called historic.
Already complaining. She ain't even got on the door yet.
Right.
Hey.
So this is obviously living room. This is where we watch TV at and stuff like that. Prayer.
Yeah, that's feeling.
Yeah, I got
look at that
It looks
ceiling.
like it could collapse on us any moment.
No.
This is the home, babe.
This is home.
This is not real. This place is dilapidated. This place is not the place I want to be at.
Wow.
Kitchen. It's where I make my famous recipes. To please.
Okay, I got your point.
Okay. The ceiling looks bad, okay? The ceiling is bad, okay? But yeah, she's definitely not liking that business, okay? She said it was from the 1900s and it's dilapidated. Okay, she is not liking that. So.
And we have our bedroom. This is where the magic happens. Right here.
Okay.
Yeah. I was hoping my new home to be spacious, modern, contemporary type of home. I'm getting the complete opposite to that.
Back at home.
I asked Bilal for a picture of his house. He said no. I asked him to see his vehicle. He said no. He's been so secretive. And I'm thinking, what else is he hiding from me?
It's a lot to take in right now.
What's that?
It's a lot.
You good?
I was not expecting this.
Expecting this right here?
Yeah. Is there any rats in the kitchen?
Do I look like a person?
Well, the ceiling is falling. No, I don't even know who I am because you should have been a panel man. I am not comfortable moving to a first world country like United States and having to live like if I'm in the 1900s.
Oh.
You can do better, we can do
What did
better.
you read in the Quran where it said you need to provide a mansion?
I didn't ask for a mansion.
Okay, then that's the point I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
There are some things that need to be fixed, yes, right?
A lot of things that needs to be fixed.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that need to be fixed with your attitude right now, too.
Wow.
Bilal does not like my reaction. I could tell by his eyes. He doesn't like how uncomfortable I am. But at the same time, he's lecturing me as if I'm a child. This is not the person I fell in love with. This house does not represent who you are. Nothing about this house says you.
Now see right there, that is so telling. I mean, because he doesn't have a nice house and a nice car, then he's not who she wants. That you're just pretty much saying that. Like, I see, I don't like that when people come over from another country and they try to do that. That's just wrong. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, and he don't like her attitude. He doesn't like where she's coming from, because she's very plainly admitting that this wasn't who she wanted to be with. She thought he had the car and the money and the whole. Okay, it shouldn't be about that. It should be about his heart. Who is he? You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
You know, I could be a person on the corner.
Okay, babe, listen, I had a very long flight. I am tired. I don't expect this from you right now.
You don't expect what? From me?
You just define everything.
Honestly, I'm a little hurt. She does not know that this is my family home. Like, if she came across and, hey, like, the home, I understand it's a nice small house, it's comfortable, etc., but maybe we can grow and get a bigger something.
She could have been like that.
That's okay with me. Yep. But a lot of what she said was actually more hurtful in relation to
right.
I
She
thought
did
that,
about
like,
that. Totally
you
wrong.
better than what you are right now.
Yeah. So sad.
Babe, do you realize most people don't own a home? Obviously, I know there's things that can be fixed up, things can be improved, etc. You know, but are you the type to, like, you want to roll up your sleeves and help out, or are you just going to, like, complain and be like, oh, I'm not?
Right?
You know,
I will do both.
I don't need no complaining.
Perfect. This 90 days feels like I'm doing something crazy. Oh. Oh no. Damn. I'm gonna be late.
Look, you guys, he was.
I do not want to be late.
Here we go. Yeehaw.
Merry Christmas. Happy birthday. Oh man, this is gonna work. I'm bringing surprises to the airport for Miona to make her feel welcome. So I got this red carpet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll this out. It's gonna be corny. It might be tacky. She hates when I do this embarrassing stuff, but hey, that's my style, man. That's how I roll, man. She gotta come into South Dakota with a bang. This is the Hollywood of South Dakota. And that's as Hollywood as it's gonna get for her, for this to me. Oh, I forgot about the big gift. I got her some cowgirl boots.
Oh, wow.
Let's go.
They're pink.
South Dakota right here. I think these are super fly. But, you know, to each his own. And then on top of that, I got our little cowgirl hat, man. I think she'll be rocking with this.
Wow.
I'm excited to see Miona. I'm excited for her to see where I grew up. But after my conversations with David and my parents, all of their doubts and fears are starting to seep into my mind. But I need to tune out all the outside noise because I need to stay confident about myself and my relationship at work. Damn, I'm a little nervous. I feel it. I feel the jitters a little bit, and I usually don't get nervous due to the fact that her meeting my parents is a lot going on right now, so...
Taking that outfit and that hat.
Gotta breathe. Just relax. This 90 days does seem crazy to me. It feels like I'm doing something crazy. Oh, got this. But one of my favorite words in Serbian language is... and that means... perfect. I love Miona since the moment I laid my eyes on her. So, just feel... ready. Got the pink on, looking like a fresh space cowboy. Flamingo. Got the glasses.
Flamingo.
I'm ready to go.
Watch.
Oh. Oh no. I ripped the pants. Oh hell no. I ripped the pants. No. Can you see it? Damn. Not the pink flamingo. What else am I wearing? Damn, how did I rip the pants? Come on. How bad is it? Oh.
It's bad, dude.
Please rip. I'm already committed. We're going.
Okay. So he bends down, he splits his pants. You can see he's bending down and showing us that he split his pants. And he said, oh, just screw it, I'm going to go ahead and go like this. He puts his shirt down and goes on. He got his split pants, okay? He's going to the airport.
Fiona, I ripped my pants for you. That's how much my love is for you. That's ripped pants. Gotta go pick up my princess.
Dude, you should have at least changed your pants.
I'm ready. Oh
my goodness.
Driving to the airport. Gotta get away.
Yeah.
Gotta pick up my own girl. Take her to the house to stay. Man, I hope she likes it. And my mom likes her outfit. What is next? I've invested a lot into this relationship. I've invested a lot of money, a lot of time. I put my band to the side for this relationship. I have been at odds with my family members who don't understand what I'm doing. I'm ready. In the next 90 days, if Fiona can just be patient and give me a little time to save money.
Oh, see, now check them glasses out, y'all. My
But
children,
I feel like if she can.
My children, if you're watching this, I have to have those sunglasses for Mother's Day or Christmas or birthday or something. I am so digging those sunglasses right now.
And get on the same page with me in terms of our lifestyle philosophies. It could be a big roadblock for us spending the rest of our lives together.
Kobe is about to land in 15 minutes. What's he gonna think? He hasn't seen me in 2 years. I look different. His plane is in. His plane's in. Oh my god, hold on. Seriously, I'm so nervous. I'm freaking out. Oh my god.
It's all about me, all about me. I'm out here paying my dues. I still win if I lose. It's all about me.
Oh, Lord.
I'm waking up in Kansas City today, freaking out because Kobe is finally going to be in America and we're going to start our 90 days.
Damn.
Nerves are kicking in at this point. I want to look my best. I want to look like the old Emily in the new Emily. So, nervous about that because, I mean, what's he gonna think? He hasn't seen me in 2 years. I look different. So I'm just trying to work with that and feel confident to go see my man. I haven't bought any hot clothes because I don't go anywhere. So this is all I wear all the time. I'm like excited, but now I'm getting like super nervous. I haven't seen him in 2 years physically. It's just like a lot. I wish I could like go on a treadmill for 4 hours before but I can't do that. But he loves me no matter what, right?
That's right.
I don't know. So I'm hoping we can have like our one night. My sex drive isn't, high. I mean, I'm excited to have sex. I don't think it's gonna be like how I used to be where it's like 7 rounds in a night. It's gonna be like, hit it and put it, good night, baby. I did tell Kobe that I wasn't gonna bring Coben to the airport, but I did not tell him that I had plans for us to stay the night at the hotel. I feel really bad and selfish because he hasn't been around Koben before, but at the same time, Kobe and I need that one night together before I bring him home to meet everybody. It's gonna be fun. He's about to land in 15 minutes. I'm super, super nervous right now. It's been 2 years. I'm freaking out. In the next 90 days, Kobe and I have to figure out if our chemistry is still there. I have to introduce him to our son Koben and work on our relationship as parents. It's a lot.
What if my family doesn't like him, he doesn't like them, and he doesn't like America? Okay, his plane is in. His plane's in. Oh my god, hold on. Oh my god. I'm so nervous.
I'm freaking
Seriously, I'm so nervous. I'm freaking out.
Oh, the ads. I'm sorry, guys.
Just like I haven't seen him, I don't know how it's gonna go. You know what I mean? Like I'm excited. I'm very excited, but like the nerves are like getting to me. You know, it's been a long time.
Yes, it's something. You can tell it's going to crush her if it doesn't work out. Dun dun dun.
Oh my god. Oh my god. My name is Kobe. I'm 34 years of age, and I'm from Cameroon, Douala.
Oh my gosh, let's tell you, you had so much hair. You have no hair now. I'm so happy you're here. Welcome to America.
Seeing Emily again for the first time after a very long time. I had this thing in mind, like maybe it was going to be different, but I'm just so happy seeing Emily again.
Stop. Happy? So happy. Oh my
I
gosh.
can't imagine. It's almost like 2 years. I haven't seen her, man. So she's changed. She's gained weight. I just want her. It's not about how she looks.
Wow, well, you probably shouldn't have mentioned that weight thing on camera.
No, you look so good. So good. Kobe looks just like you, babe. He looks just like you.
I'm super complete. I'm complete so much. I just need to see myself right now. I can't wait. I just want to like hug him and lift him up and play with him like every blessed day. I don't know if I'm ever gonna like want to leave his side. All right.
Get your bags.
Yeah, we're gonna work together.
Okay. He's so excited to meet Coben. I'm so excited for him to meet Coben that, you know, we need our one night. I still have to talk to him about it because he doesn't know, so I gotta like kind of spring it on him, and I don't want to, you know, force him to do anything, but we need just one night, and then he has forever with Coben.
Is it really happening?
Yeah.
It's really happening.
I know.
God.
It's so crazy.
I have an expired passport. It's so stressful. See you, America. See you soon.
On the other side of the plane, there's an intense immigration situation waiting for us. Let's hope it's not as bad as everybody says.
Oh my God.
You have one last chance. This is your one last chance. La última oportunidad.
Do you have everything?
I do.
Yeah?
I mean, yeah. I was just wanting to check something. When I wake up this morning, I'm like, I'm in Dominican Republic. I'm going to USA. Do I have all my papers? Is everything gonna be okay? I have an expired passport. It's so stressful.
¡Qué loco!
Del gate. Ven. Ay, coño.
Everything in one bag, ¿no?
My brother Christopher and his fiancé Daniela are going to the airport with us.
Bye, Punta Cana.
For me, family is very important, so knowing that I have to say bye to my brother Christopher, I don't know, it's a little bit weird because it's feeling like so heavy because I'm going to USA and my family is not gonna be there. That's the part that makes me feel nervous.
Listo. Wow, pero siento loco, ¿no? How do you feel? I'm starting to feel loco.
Going to USA from Dominican Republic is a totally different experience than going from Venezuela. Before, I was traveling to just run away from Venezuela, trying to get a new life. And now I'm following the love of my life. It's like a movie, like a romantic movie.
O sea, así como
Ansiedad, tal vez. Sí, ansiedad, sí.
Todo bien, mi amigo.
Todo bien, bro. O sea, mira.
un pulpo, weón, en el estómago.
I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling. I mean, it's a lot of feelings. It's like saying goodbye to people. It's excited to actually have him with me this time going to the airport. It's also fear that the airline folks are not going to understand the agreement between Venezuela and the United States. I'm worried they're not going to let him on. Them being like, no, he has an expired passport.
La hiciste. Ay, Dios mío. Vamos.
We're going to do it.
Ay, el tapabocas, amor, baby. Mira, el tapabocas.
I know, I have one.
Ay, Dios mío.
Ahora sí entra.
Sí, vamos allá.
Chicho. Hi. Bye-bye.
Estoy bien. Bueno.
Now let's see if they're going to let him on the plane.
See you later. See you soon.
There's like a brief moment of like space to breathe, but I know that on the other side of the plane, there's an intense immigration situation waiting for us. Originally, we were apart from each other, and I kind of had a breakdown about it, but that's okay because we found seats across the aisle, and now I feel better. Okay, we're going down. Guillermo's watching out of the window over there.
Definitely, I feel like a little bit nervous.
We just are walking off the plane. Here's to the next part of going through immigration. Let's hope it's not as bad as everybody says, yeah?
Oh my god.
I know you can't see that. He's just going in there. To see if he's going to be able to go.
Today we're checking out Walaxy, LinkedIn prospecting automation made easy. Walaxy automates your
Wow. When I got to immigration, they sent me to a second row, and I definitely start feeling a little bit scared.
I just see like these big strong men that are like, you got another passport? And he was like,
everyone asked me if I have another passport.
He was like, no. And he goes, oh, you're Venezuelan? Oh, my bad.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you made it. Awesome!
I love you. Bienvenidos a Estados Unidos. I want to kiss you again. Bienvenido.
Excited!
It's day 1 of the 90s. You ready to make the most of it? A little party? A little drinky fun?
A little party, a little drinky, a little...
Drunky?
No. Definitely a little meeting people, meeting
right.
Meeting
That's
family.
what I meant.
Yeah. Oh, mi amor. Me made it.
I am so excited. I can't believe Guillermo is finally here. But now I'm worried about whether or not he's going to be able to fit into my lifestyle here in Charlottesville. Come on, put it down.
Wait.
I feel a ton of pressure to have Guillermo's adjustment to the United States be really smooth because he's giving up a ton to be here with me. He's giving up his friends, his family, his whole lifestyle. Put your seatbelt, sir. It's America, and you will get arrested.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir?
Yes, my love.
Oh, that's so much better.
My queen.
Ooh, even better.
How long did you wait until you guys had sex?
Yeah. I mean, did you have to rent a room?
Does he play with your nipples? Does he? These are important things. Was he dancing with you?
Oh!
I'm very excited because my fiancé Mohammed is arriving tomorrow, although today
it's time to relax with my besties, aka the squad. Oh my god, I love that outfit. Work, girl, work! Yes, honey, yes! We're all yogis, and we've done several trainings together. You guys, I'm gonna lose it. They have become a soul family to me.
Can I motor about you right now? I can motor about all of you.
My friends in the squad have been very supportive of my relationship, although I don't think that they know too much about him. They know my situation, but maybe not a lot of details.
Hi guys, my name is Kylie. I'm going to be your server today. I would recommend the wine flight and tasting. You get a white, a rosé, and 2 reds.
Oh, perfect. Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it all.
Good. Thank you. Initially, I was getting fear-based negative type of reactions, and so I stopped sharing so much because I didn't want to hear it.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. He gets here when? He gets here tomorrow at 1:49.
I still have questions. I actually don't know anything about him except for his name is Mohammed. He's from Egypt. And
we're getting married
No, that's it. We heard about Mohammed about a year and a half ago. He was like a picture on Instagram to me. I didn't know anything about him except for he was in Egypt. 25. And that they were planning on getting married. I didn't see it happening. Did you? No. Yeah. No. So what I want to know, okay, so in their culture, there's no public display of affection, correct?
None.
Okay, so then how long did you wait until you guys had sex? Yeah, like was it, like you said, it's hi to the family, you went upstairs, grandma's downstairs.
I mean, you have to rent a room. You can't, stay together, but, you can stay in the same hotel. Let's just say that.
He was a virgin. Was he a virgin with you? Oh, I did not know that. Hold on.
Come on! Give me some props. Okay. In the Muslim religion, they don't believe in premarital sex, so this is the one. So I think that's why, it went against things, even though, it was breaking rules.
Does he know where your is? Does he know? Does he play with your nipples? Does he? These are important things.
Okay, let's just say he is, rock star in that department.
So he knows what's up. Okay, did he last long being a virgin?
He has no problem, okay? Let's just say his sex life is just fine. Multiple times a day, okay? Really, there's no limits with the squad. I mean, we're very close, but the questions that arose about sex made me uncomfortable because it's something that I know in his religion they don't talk about that much. So I just wanted to be more reserved about that out of respect for him.
What is his day-to-day life in Alexandria over there like?
I mean, he works out every single day except he takes a day off.
Now, see, I can respect that. Okay, she's respecting him by not, speaking about that stuff. I mean, me personally, I mean, that's personal. To me, that's kind of sacred. I'm not one of the type of people that kiss and tell, and that kind of thing. Now, she did mention that he broke the rules and they had sex. So that's interesting to see how it's all going to go. So, but yeah, I think her friends are getting a little too personal there. But I mean, whatever.
Does he have any vices?
He's never had a drink in his life.
Okay.
In their culture, they believe you don't do any substance that alters the mind.
Is he gonna like us?
When it comes to lunch and we're drinking mimosas or tequila, there's days where we're like, I need to get enough.
I don't need to drink. I know, it's not a big deal. This is a special occasion. We talked about it. Mohammed understands that I may have an occasional drink. I don't know if he's completely fine with it, but I definitely have been taking into consideration other things that are against the Islamic faith. No pork, and maybe cleaned out my closet for things that I know he wouldn't approve of, but I hope that he realizes how these steps I'm taking and adhere to something even though I'm not totally converting.
No bacon. What?
I think with any marriage, you make compromises to make things work, and I think maybe the biggest change would be some clothes that I wear, and actually, he was pissed because I wore a bikini, and that was probably the worst tip we ever got in because we didn't talk for 2 or 3 days.
That's love.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
To change so many different parts about you. That's infatuation. That's like addiction to somebody else. That's like addiction to the feeling. And then, if I'm not behaving for you, then you're going to take away that affection that you give me.
It's not conditional. It's kind of just because in that culture, men aren't used to seeing women that have less clothing.
But this is the thing, you are the most vivacious, liveliest, exuberant person that I know, and so I don't want that to be taken away from you.
I like Eve the way she is, and how she dresses is an expression of who he is, but I'm afraid that he's gonna try to chip away at all the little pieces that are her to make himself more comfortable, and I worry that she's gonna lose herself.
I'm together, what's the... Literally, probably 22 days.
Total, in 2 years.
Eve, 22 days? When you feel this immense love, it's just
what happens if that love feeling goes away? Because that's not gonna be there forever.
Would it be the worst thing to try to use up the full 90 days to figure it out?
I would.
You have that right to use the full...
Yeah, you do. There's no rush.
You are compromising a lot. And so as long as he's willing to do the same as you are, then sure, go for it. But is that something really that he knows how to do?
This is exactly why I've been hesitant on sharing things about my relationship with Muhammad, because everybody has these preconceived notions about him and the relationship. I don't want people judging the love of my life, the man I'm gonna marry, before they even meet him. We've gone through almost 2 years of waiting for this visa to get processed. A freaking pandemic. It's right on my parade. I'm so happy and so looking forward to starting my life with him. I'm so excited. I've just been waiting for this forever.
I support you. I love you. I think you're amazing. But we wouldn't be friends if we just didn't highlight these things before you make such a permanent decision.
Come here, princess.
You and your split pants.
I definitely expect better standard, better way of living than in Serbia.
Let's go.
We promised that we would move to LA. If that doesn't happen, I would want to leave.
Oh. So he's picking up Miona.
Ooh, I'm feeling like electricity's moving through me.
With red pants.
It's been a year and a half waiting for this K1.
With his ass hanging.
This is such an important moment in my life and in Miona's life that we stuck this thing through.
Oh, roll out the red carpet. Lord.
I'm nervous a little bit about all the changes for her.
You need to be concerned about your red pants that you went to the airport in.
I'm excited. I hope that everything goes well. And I just hope she likes it here. Don't you dare do it, don't you? Oh. It's been so difficult to be away from her for this long. It's been 3 months since I've seen her, and I just can't wait to see her. I can't wait to give her a kiss. I can't wait to hug her, smell her. I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
You can tell his favorite color is pink, okay? You think? Dum dum dum. Here we go. Miona's LA girl.
Come here, cowgirl. Come here, princess. On the magic carpet, princess.
Now, wouldn't it be funny if when she jumped up, her pants split?
I missed you so much. My name is Miona. I'm 23 years old and I'm coming from Niš, Serbia. American flag.
Really?
Yeah.
Not
really American.
First American man and only American man.
Fine.
Come here. Get over here. What are you doing? It feels overwhelming to have the love of my life here in America by my side.
It feels amazing to be reunited, finally.
camera roll?
Go ahead. Do your strut. Do a little spin. Do a little spin. Okay. Let me hear it. Okay, keep going. Let me get a little photo list.
Be careful, man. With the rest of your fans.
When we met online, you only started flirting with me instantly.
That's not true.
That's true.
It was the first one.
But you liked the pictures first, so technically you threw out the bait. She liked my picture, and then I commented on her video with her friend. I said, "Oh, your girlfriend's cute. Who's your girlfriend?" So it didn't look like I was directly coming after her. You see, that was smooth. Because if I would have been like, "You cute, oh, you beautiful," how many times you get that? You probably get that all the time.
That's so stupid. Guys, don't use that method, please.
It didn't work. No, come on, come to me for a game. I'm gonna start teaching classes.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work. Ooh. We got a lot to figure out in 90 days. We got to figure out the location of the wedding. We got to figure out where we're moving to and when we're moving to that location. And then also, or if we move.
Yes, we're moving to.
Well, we got to figure that out. And then we also got to figure out our financial situation because, it's a pandemic. And the way the check is the same as it's looking right now, we got work to do. Welcome to America. Let me kiss it. Love you. Let's do it.
It was my wish to visit America since I was a little kid. America is usually always represented as a perfect life and chasing the American dream. So I definitely expect better standard, better way of living. And we promised that we would move to LA. If that doesn't happen, I would want to leave.
And she is very clear
on
that.
You already look American. Look at you. Okay.
You want something to eat?
Yeah.
Well, I can order something.
You have enough money for that? I am worried that he's a little delusional. We have a lot of work to do before we can even cross the bridge of getting married. I don't want to offend you.
Wow.
I feel as if I was being deceived all along.
Thought this was going to be an absolutely amazing day. It's like, you complain the whole time here about my car, and you complain the whole time.
I'm gonna be.
It's alright though.
Stop the pity party.
No, it's not a pity party. I thought that I had somebody who appreciated things.
I appreciate it, but we can do better.
That's not being appreciative.
Wow.
You need to look up the word, what it means.
Okay.
But it's all good.
I'm tired.
You want something to eat?
Yeah, something that's on a clean board, yeah.
Yeah, well, I can order something. I know you don't want to eat.
You have enough money for that?
Wow.
Freshen up. In the meantime, you order some food.
I will do that. The first night with Shida is not going as expected.
Nope.
Yeah, I picked her up in a dirty bed and we're staying in our childhood home. But no one has lived in the house for like 15 years. So there's things that need to be done to it, it needs to be painted. There's things kind of falling from the ceiling here and there. But the way she's carrying on, it's kind of offensive. I expected Shida to be surprised, but after 2 years, I thought tonight would just settle in and finally be happy that we're finally together. And tomorrow, take her to the real house. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, take care.
All the food is here?
Yeah, the food is here.
When Bilal came to Trinidad, he seemed like a pretty much put together type of guy. He had Louis Vuitton luggage. He dressed really looks. You should have let me in on this from day one. You should have let me know so I would have been able to know how to move when I come here. But right now, I feel completely deceived.
Did I take your fork? That was right here. Yeah, I think
Okay. When your food finish hunting, we'll have a conversation because I do not want you in your feelings about everything that happened earlier on.
I'm not in my feelings.
Yes, you are in your feelings.
I mean, you said what you said.
I don't know. It looks like you're struggling, and I'm worried about that. I'm worried for us. I know you're feeling that I'm not appreciating you, how I criticize your home. You have to understand that I gave up my family, I gave up like my life in Trinidad to come all the way here to be with you. Starting from scratch, like this is starting from scratch. You have to understand from my point of view, my perspective, it's a lot for me to deal with.
Right.
If I'm going to live here for 90 days, it's going to be a struggle, but I'm willing to do it. I still love Bilal, but I am worried that he's not being real. I think he's a little delusional with carrying this image and living in the Caribbean, we call it a 2x4. And we might have to sell a couple of those suits, and I'm here to work with him, and so we have a lot of work to do before we could even cross the bridge of getting married. I just don't go with the image that you carry.
Yeah.
Then we cannot fight me down for being shocked.
So if a person like doesn't like live in like a
No, babe,
3-story house or something.
No, babe, that's still kind of wrong. I don't want to say this, I don't want to offend you, but I feel as if I was being deceived all along.
Deceived how?
Deceived when I come to your country and I see that you're not living up to the image that you carry.
Well, you keep saying an image. What
Image
is
that you
it?
carry, baby. Keep it trained with a little bit of baggage, wearing expensive watches and belts.
See, that's really telling. I know she's saying she loves him and everything still, but she didn't fall in love with him. She fell in love with the Louis Vuitton luggage and the, watch and all of that. She didn't. Yeah, you can see where this is going.
And to come in, in this little humble abode, it's not, how do you say it? It doesn't suit you.
It doesn't suit
It's funny because she keeps saying you're not who I thought you were, etc. But it wasn't like I portrayed anything differently, just because a person can wear a nice suit. Well, doesn't necessarily mean that you live in the best house. So I don't know what she was actually expecting, but it definitely sounds like she was not expecting this.
Nope, she thought you was rich.
100%
She was coming to a mansion.
Who wants me for what I am?
Yeah. Amen,
So,
brother.
if the wedding was tomorrow, I don't know what I'll do. I'll be praying all night, trying to figure that out.
You should have been praying before she got there.
Next time on 90 Day Fiancé. Oh my gosh.
She's older, she's mature. So beautiful. My perfect woman will love me as my mother.
Woo! He wants his mama.
Are you giving me a evil look? Are you upset we're asking Fiona some questions?
She just got here. She was from the plane. The last thing I would want to happen is Fiona and I to get in a big fight with my mom. Tonight is not the perfect way to start the 90 days.
I want to meet Cohen so badly.
I was thinking maybe we could just have one night together before we go back and meet Coven.
Fairbanks is being selfish. I want to see my son. Please.
It's our only opportunity.
We gotta eat lunch over at my mom's house.
Will you still be with me?
So let's pause it there. This is next preview of next week's, which will play the episode. I'm gonna try to get a better video for you guys on that, but you can see Kobe wants to go see his son. He don't want to go have a one-night deal right now. He wants to first see his son, and he thinks she's being selfish, which I do too, really, because if he's never seen his son, okay, you can wait, honey. You've been waiting all this time. You can wait a little bit more, okay? He wants to see his baby that he's never seen before, okay? And now these two are Balil and Shida. They're going to go have lunch with his mother. Let's see what's going on.
See if she doesn't like me?
Probably more likely not.
We have been arguing non-stop. Is this the best time to meet his mom?
To meet my mother.
We did it. I think we should photocopy it and frame it. Brianna just got approved for the K1 visa.
I feel like everything is better like before.
Yeah, but we still have issues. Like, I was hoping that I would have a good relationship with Vinny's family, but at this point, I'm sure Mimi and Wish want nothing to do with me.
I'm treating you normal.
I'm happy that I'm not going to see you guys anymore, and you know, I'm not going to marry you guys. I'm marrying Vivian.
Okay, I don't know if you guys could see that or not, but that was Ari and Binyam. They'll be on the next week's show. Well, this week, coming on tomorrow, okay, is when this show will be on that we just saw the preview of. I was telling you when I was first doing this video, on the first video, that Binyam's sisters don't like her at all. So you can see in that clip where they're arguing and the one sister throws wine in her face, in Ari's face. So it's horrible. That one's going to play out interesting. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, this is the episode this week, or this last week, that was on last week. And you will have a new episode that comes on tomorrow, and we'll watch that one as well later in the week. But let me know what you guys think. I mean, you know, there's a lot going on here, you know, and a lot, you know, at least two of these people that are female that are coming over, you can see, to the U.S., you can see that they're might be a little bit too money oriented. They're not really in it for the love so much as they are for the perks in America, so to speak. You know, and Guillermo sounds like that too, kind of like, oh, you know, you can get everything and do everything and whatever. So a lot of people from other countries have these big expectations when they come to America. And I totally get it, because, you know, a lot of these people are coming from countries that are not as you know, plentiful as America is, I guess you could say, or free. And so a lot of them come over here because they know that they'll have a lot more choices, a lot more opportunities. So, you know, you kind of question the love thing, but I guess we'll see what happens and who lasts with this, who actually gets married in all of this. Really, really interesting. So next week's episode, like I said, this week's episode will come on tomorrow. The episode we just watched was last week. So it'll come on tomorrow, and we'll see, you know, how that plays out. But it's getting interesting, and we'll just see how it goes and how these people get along with these folks. And you know, you can see that the parents are ready, man. They're ready to question the spouse, you know, the significant other from the other country, because they don't know them. And then you've got the culture thing coming into it. So it's going to be really interesting to see how it all plays out. But I'm going to tell you right now, Jabri in that pink, oh my goodness, and that cowboy hat. And his split pants. Okay? I don't know, y'all. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let's talk about it. Tell me what you guys think. And, you know, leave your comments in the comments there, and you know, suggest some topics. Tell me what you think in your opinions, and I will see you all next week. Okay, well, not next week, I'm sorry. Later on this week I will be seeing you guys. Okay, I'll be making another video tomorrow about the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial. That is getting very interesting, and we'll talk about that. And so in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful night, a blessed night. I love you guys, and see you soon. Bye now.